What's up, y'all? My name is Tyson. For the people who've already been subscribed to me, it's gonna be like the third or second revival of my YouTube channel. Um, but I am gonna start putting stuff on YouTube, not just one thing. I know typically when content creators make YouTube channels, they have different ones for different things they like to talk about. But I've been noticing that there's this shift, or it's been a shift. I just recently noticed that people genuinely believe that you can reflect most of your true self onto the internet. That is not my goal, but my goal is to share some of my thoughts that I think are worth sharing. I think a big problem with the internet right now is that the people with the bad thoughts have the most to say, and they also have the energy and the inspiration that carries them to um, make a video and put it onto the internet. And I know a lot of people are very scared and they're unsure what to do right now. In terms of like, what do I believe? Um, how do I know what's good and what's bad? How can I be a better person? And I would like to be a voice of reason within all the noise. Um, how to manifest in my videos, I don't know. There's a lot of things I like to do. I like to make music. I've been making music for a long time. I've actually just sat here and I was listening to my music that I made like over 2 years ago, and I'm just like, wow, like I still think it sounds really good, but there's also other things I do. I study African American studies, and I have a lot of thoughts about like current events and like different things. Just being weird. For instance, one of those things is like um, churches extracting like money from poor people and how like they actively seek out people who are poor and people who are poor are suffering. And when you convince them that if they believe in God in the way that you tell them to, you come to their church, you give money that it will lessen their suffering. I have a little thing about that. Been working on it for a little while. Might turn into a video essay, but right now it's developing into a research project for graduate school. But also, I like to modify my car. I've done a lot of things in my car, and you're gonna see like my car eventually in the YouTube video. I do want to make a video talking about um, everything I've done to my car, everything I plan to do to my car. I'm in college. I'm not gonna tell you which one. If you know, you know, based off of the background or whatever, or whatever. I just let pop out in the video for whatever reason. But everything I do in my car is in the school parking lot, which means I'm on jack stands. I'm outside trying to do it real quick. I'm up at 12 and I'm trying to hurry up and do it before the sun go down. So I got like 5 or 6 hours. I've got like rims and tires. I say rims and tires because I ended up just getting a rim tire package. I'll tell you all more about that later on. I got coilovers, so my car is lowered. I drive a Scion XB. It's the first generation Scion XB. It's a 2004 model. So I don't have the cool buttons in the steering wheel, but it doesn't matter because I have an aftermarket steering wheel, so it wouldn't work with it anyway. And I want to switch out the steering wheel for something that's a little bit better. I also like to play video games. I like to draw. I have a job. Um, and ultimately, the goal of this YouTube channel would be to encourage people to, I guess, find a version of what I'm doing, but within their own life. By that, I mean like just doing the things that you love. Um, I feel like more and more the frequency of events that make me feel sad or anxious has increased. And I think that's just a thing that comes with heightened awareness, like about what's going on in the world or just even in your immediate surroundings, like what's going on at school. Like recently, they just announced that they're going to do like a 60% budget cuts to like the arts program at our school. I have some thoughts about that, that I'll share too. And yeah, that makes me feel a certain kind of way. But also everything with the Trump administration also makes me feel a certain kind of way. And this is my attempt to show people that with all the evilness and all the bad that's going on, that there's some good. There's things to look forward to, and that you don't always got to be sad. You don't always got to be down in the dumps. but also it's okay to be sad and be down in the dubs. But it's like a 6 or 7, a teeter totter of you're balancing, and then it's like what can you do to to fight back, like just fight back against life. That's what I want this YouTube channel to be about. Um, Currently, I'm sipping on the yerba mate, the yashak. It's cool, but the real thing probably tastes better. I don't know because I haven't bought one, but I am interested in purchasing a matcha gourd, so I could do that because I really enjoy drinking tea. I like the way it smells. I like the way it tastes. Like for me, like I like this taste to be strong. I like more like citrusy flavors. I think that's why I like this one. Um, Also, it's a factor of convenience. Honestly, if they had Arizona tea at the market next to my school, I would just be buying that instead. But this is what they have. This is also caffeinated, which is helpful because I've been getting terrible sleep. Um, and yeah, it is what it is. But that's I guess essentially the mission statement of this YouTube channel. Um, and yeah, also I would like to create possibly some personal connections to some people. I know it's not realistic considering everyone I care about in my immediate life. And by that I mean like the people I see in front of me. I say that because the internet is something that I think we're having to take more and more seriously. Obviously, we can say jokingly that the internet is not a real place, but on the same token, people say race is a social construct. And although it's imaginary, it has um, very real effects on real life. It's the same thing with the internet. So I'm here to compete in the marketplace of ideas, and I will win because people are attracted to realness, and I'm the realest alive. I just centered myself. So you're gonna have to imagine what I said. So peace out. Hit you on one of these. And I'm trying to think about what Mike Gazinga says. Oh, catch you on the flip side.